All right, so I'm hanging out at the Modifius booth, and they have a Hardwar demo table set up, which is exciting because this is a brand new game. And I have Cole, who is a member of the community, who is very excited about Hardwar. I'm told. How's it going?
Yes, I'm doing really good. So having a great con and excited to talk about some Hardwar.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about the game for folks who may not have seen it. I know it was I think it just finished the crowdfunding
On Friday. It just finished, but there is late backing, so you can still join that.
Right. Very cool. So what's the story? We're talking very small, cute tanks and mechs.
Yes. Small scale tanks and mechs. We've got. It's going to be played on a 2x2 board, so this is going to be your real board that you're playing on. Near future type of kind of scenario.
Yeah.
You're a mercenary company, kind of fighting over resources and whatever other values against other mercenary companies. So right now we've got our red team and blue team, and as I've been calling them all weekend.
Fair enough.
Because you can really mix and match. The boxes will be sold in the factions, but they're just like with like kind of abilities that synergize.
Right.
You can take those and make whatever you want out of it.
Very cool. So red versus blue, it's the classic matchup.
Exactly.
I like it.
But yeah, it's all going to be based on D12s here.
Okay.
For attack, defense, that's what you're going to roll, and then of course we're going to measure with just like any standard board game.
Right.
You got your measuring tape.
Very cool.
So I can kind of take you through the weapon or
Stack
element,
card.
Yeah, the element stack card here.
All right, let's check it out.
On here, we've got our momentum, firepower, armor, and defense.
Yep.
And then our health value is also going to be double that point cost there.
Okay.
So it's C3. It's got 6 health on there.
Cool.
On all the cards, we've got your weapon will be in bold, and then he's got a couple other keywords here that will mean that. So going back to the top, we've got mobility. That's 3, so that's going to mean he's going to move 3 inches roughly. He's got a couple other options, so he can move 6 inches if you want to expose yourself to some danger.
Right.
He's got firepower.
Played a little risky.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's got firepower, so that's 5. That means I'm going to be rolling 5 die when I am making my attacks.
Okay.
Armor, that's going to be part of the determining factor of how hard it is to hit. And then defense is the number of die I'm rolling against that attack number.
Okay.
And then this guy's got a couple keywords here. His ion cannon, that's going to let him exhaust the enemy units.
Got it. Knock out some systems and such.
Knock out some systems. Alert means that he can kind of go on guard. He can do reactions without having to take a guard action previously. And then his grasping manipulators, that's just saying that he's got hands.
Okay.
So other mechs might not have hands, so
Fair
his
enough.
weapons are held in his hands.
Got it.
So I can kind of then take you through what a turn might look like.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
So we have it looks like a mixture of more tank-like and mechs. But let's do a mech because that's why we're here, right?
Yes, exactly. So since I just kind of described the boards, I'll go with him right now.
Sure.
Since you guys are now familiar.
Boris.
All right, so he's got 3 inches of movement. I'm going to move him just a little closer before he takes his shot.
Okay.
So I'm going to do what we call a cautious move. So we got the cautious and the patrol. The patrol move is going to lower his defense for the next turn, but cautious will keep him
a little safer.
A little safer, but he won't be as quick.
Got it.
So I'm just going to move him up 3 inches. So I'm going to line up here. And he's going to take a shot with his ion cannon at the Verdun tank we've got right now.
All right.
So first thing you do when you're making an attack is you're going to measure that distance between there, and I like to round up, so that's going to be 6 inches between them.
Got it.
And then we're going to look at the armor stat of that Verdun. That Verdun's armor stat is 3, so 6 inches plus 3 is going to be 9. That's my target number to roll on my die.
So the further away they are, the harder they are to hit.
Yes, the further away they are, the harder they are to hit.
Very
There
cool.
is no maximum range. So if you've got line of sight, you can take the shot. But with that, there is going to be
Harder and harder and harder.
Yes, exactly. It's gonna be
So there is a theoretical maximum where you can't roll that high.
where you can't roll that high. But yeah, so I'm going to get started there. I've got 5 die for the 5 firepower of our Horus here.
Yep.
And the Verdun will be rolling 2 defense die.
Yep.
Normally you'll roll them simultaneously, so I'll just roll them one at a time though. So I've got my 5 there. I've got my 2 defense over here. So I just rolled a 12 on defense. All 12s for attack and defense explode. So when you roll a 12, either side, you get to add 1 more die.
You hit the weak spot.
Yes.
All right.
So I got a 2, a 12, and a 7 on defense. On offense, I got a 4, 2 5s, an 11, and a 9. So how the dice mechanic works is that the defense dice actually cancel out matching numbers. So
Okay.
with our 2, 7, and 12, we don't have any matches over here. So unfortunately, this defense roll is not doing a whole lot.
Interesting.
To help.
So even though you rolled well, it's only if they match that you match.
You're trying to match the face of the die to the face of the die.
What if there were 2 attack dice that matched and you got a match for it on your defense roll? Does it
let's
cancel
say
both?
so I've got my 2 5s. If I rolled a 5 over here,
Right.
it would just take away one of those.
1 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. So now we're going to kind of assemble our hits.
Okay.
So we're looking for 9, I believe was our target number. So we've got a 9 here.
Yep.
I've got an 11 here.
Yep.
And then I've got 2 5s. So those 5s, and I've got a 4. I could put those together to make 9, but I don't want to do that.
Okay, so we can combine our attack dice?
Yes, combine to get that. Because a lot of times your shots are going to be higher than what 12 is.
Right.
So you're going to want to combine to get there.
Very cool. So you can still, if you're rolling enough dice, you can still add them together to hit what you got to hit. Yeah.
So I could put these 4 and 5 together to get 9. But
Right.
I'm actually going to put the 5s together because matching numbers is going to be a critical hit
Thanks.
on that dice.
Got it.
So to calculate my damage, I've got 1 hit, 2 hits, and a critical hit here. So that's actually going to be 4 damage.
Okay.
And we look at the Verdun's health is 4, so that's going to take that tank out.
We splatted him.
Splat.
Excellent.
And when you splat a model, you have 2 options. Kind of talk about it with whoever you're playing with. You can take them off the board, or I like to just flip them over
And leave him as a wreck?
and leave him as a wreck.
Nice.
He's now terrain, he's blocking line of sight, and yeah, he's just in the way.
Very
And
cool.
That's 1 activation for him, so I'll mark it there, and then it would go over to the blue team.
And we alternate.
And alternate like that.
Very cool. So how many models it's a very small board,
Yes.
2x2, which is cool because it's easy to set up. How many models is a full-size game roughly on each side?
I would say probably like 4 to 5, because you're going to look at like 10 to 15 points depending on what you're trying to take. I think right now we've got, I'm going to do some math, 11 point game is
Okay.
kind of what we've got set up for this.
Right.
So that's 4 models. The boxes kind of come with 5 models in them, so
Right.
that's kind of designed to do that. And then each faction has 2 sets of boxes on the lane that go together.
Very cool. Well, I think you said this is also available as a late pledge. Is it GameFound or Kickstarter? I forget.
Kickstarter.
It's Kickstarter. Okay.
Kickstarter.
So you can check out the Kickstarter. I'll leave a link below if you want to be a late backer and get into some Mechy goodness. Thanks so much, Cole.
All right, thanks.
Stay tuned for more from Gen Con 2025. I want to send a huge thank you to the extremely cool kids tier on Patreon, the Steam Powered Scoundrels, Dogmatize, Spanner Rider, Tom Likely, Rob Younce, and Russets. And thanks for watching.